So in this video we're going to go over how to change the engine oil and filter on a Mazda. Here we have a 2.0 engine with Sky Active engine. The procedure is very similar for the 2.4 as well, and the other Mazda engines, the 4-cylinder engines. You just want to make sure that you have the correct oil filter, because the filter will be different sizes, and also the capacity, because the oil capacity will be slightly different depending on the engine. But let's go over here. We're going to go through all the steps, starting with how to jack it up. Here you want to make sure you're on the jack point right there, and if you're not sure, you can see here, you can also verify that in your owner's manual. So once you jack it up, you also want to secure the vehicle with jack stands. So do not get under the vehicle with just the jack there. Make sure the transmission is in park and your parking brakes are set, and then you want to be on a level ground. So when you come here, you're going to put the jack stand on the frame. So you can see it might look like it's on the plastic, but you don't want to be on the plastic, you want to be on the frame right there. And once the vehicle is secured, then the next step that you'll do is you'll come down here. You have this cover, and it's held in place with 2 screws in this case. You can see the screws right here. We're able to remove that with a Phillips screwdriver, but it's an 8mm screw as well. So if it doesn't come loose, use an 8mm socket. Right back here, you have this plastic retainer. You would pump up the center, with a flat head screwdriver, as you can see here. And you pump up the center, and then you pull this down. Once you do that, then you'll be able to pull down this cover right here. So that comes down. Right here we have the oil filter, and the oil filter in most cases will probably come loose by hand, so you turn this counterclockwise to get that loose and have an oil pan right below that. If it doesn't, we like using these oil filter pliers. Of course you can use those sockets that go on the filter, but these pliers kind of work on all filters, so you don't have to worry about the size. So you get that loose, and then you can remove it by hand. There'll be oil dripping from that. So let's just keep that there for a minute. Right here, right here we have the oil drain plug. So you want to do is you want to break that loose. It's a 8mm Allen bit in this case. What I like to do is I set my wrench when I'm outside the car, because a lot of times when I'm down here underneath, I just kind of get confused, and then instead of loosening it, I end up tightening this bolt. So I set my wrench outside in the position where I'm loosening it, and then I come down here and I know I'm turning this the right way, because it will be a little bit tight at first, but once it breaks loose, then it comes off by hand. So right now I'm going to go grab a oil drain pan, and we're going to drain the oil there. So right here, and get that loose, we have the oil pan right underneath that. Okay, on this drain plug right here, you want to make sure it's got a copper washer. You want to replace that, and then reinstall the plug. So you want to leave this oil drain for about 15 minutes. Make sure you have a big enough oil drain pan so it doesn't overflow and spill over. So here we're getting ready to put the drain plug back in. You want to make sure it's fully drained, all the oil. And here, when you come here, you want to start this by hand. It's pretty easy for this bolt to go the wrong way or and start crossing threads, so you gotta be like counter, like going back a couple of threads and then start going forward. That way I can get that right where it needs to be, and you can see that. And now it's going in. So that's hand tight right there. If you're doing this for the first time, I'm gonna torque this to specification. But since we've done a few of these, once you put that in there and it's hand tight, then you go up about a quarter to half a turn, and that should be enough. Here we have the oil filter. We got that loose earlier. We're gonna remove that. This oil filter is full, so you wanna just tip it over. Okay, so here we have the new oil filter. I like to get the seal on this oil filter here wet with some oil, and then I put about fill this halfway through, and then come here and then just start that. And I usually just hand tight is enough for the oil filter. And that's it. We're gonna put back this cover and then add oil and then check the engine oil level. So once you're done replacing the oil filter, draining all the oil out, then you want to come up here, remove the oil cap. In this case it tells you what oil to use, and you can see there 0W20. So remove that, and this engine takes 4.5 quarts, so we're going to start adding. Okay, so one tip to make it easy, instead of going like this, turn to the side and then dip it. So this will make sure you're not dripping to the side and on top of the engine. So you want to go slow here, you don't want to go too fast. And you want to add about 4 quarts, and then you would stop at about 4 and a little bit, and then wait a few minutes and check the oil level. And if you're still low, then you can go ahead and add more oil. Okay, so here we've added oil, just a little bit over 4 quarts, and this one requires 4.5. You're gonna remove that. We'll put the oil cap back on right now. Now you want to make sure that you have actually lowered the car. If you're using ramps, or especially if you jack the car up on just one side, lower it before you check the oil level. So here's an oil dipstick. You're gonna clean that with a clean cloth. Okay, and if you look here, we have 2 marks, one there, and you need to be above this and below this mark, so you need to be in this range. You'll reinsert that. And then you remove it and check the oil level. And we're right at the maximum mark. So we'll reinsert that and we should be good. Now you're gonna start the car, let it idle for a few minutes, and then check. Make sure there's no oil leaks, and keep an eye on the car for the first day or two. Just make sure that your oil filter is not leaking or the oil drain plug is not loose or leaking. So keep an eye on the ground. But that's it, pretty simple and straightforward. Thank you for watching.